Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. Today I'm doing a little um, challenge for single strokes. The first rudiment that you'll learn if you're looking at your rudiments. And it's really straightforward. It is just single strokes. There's nothing else to it. But there's a really good reason for working on this. And it's kind of difficult to explain, because when I'm telling people that we're going to do rudiments, it's going to be single strokes, I tell them, you've done this before, you just don't know it, because single strokes are literally one hand after another. So why would you need a challenge to see if you're up to a skill level with something so rudimentary that you've done it already without even realizing it? And it's really simple when you think about it for long enough, because all of us have one of each type of hand, a left hand and a right hand. One is going to be stronger than the other depending on which is your lead. And we're asking these two different hands to do the same thing. And that's not natural, because they're not the same. We don't have two hands that are exactly the same. So they won't naturally start doing the exact same thing. And you'll find that a lot with your feet as well if you're working on double beat or pedal. So it's not me that came up with the term an egg-shaped single, but basically what that means is that it's not completely even, that you've got your weak hand trying to get closer to your strong hand and they're not spaced properly. So instead of having nice even singles like that, you kind of get so the visual representation of it is an egg rolling down a hill. So because an egg is not a circle, it's like an oval. When it rolls, it goes zoop, 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 zoop. So you go because the weak hand is trying to get closer to the strong hand. So the secret to that is, I guess, just practicing it until you can develop enough confidence in the weaker hand that it can stand out on its own. So basically, both hands are able to play, but your weak hand is not confident on its own. So it's not doing something difficult. Playing singles is not hard, but making your weak hand confident enough that it will play in its own place and not try to get closer to the strong or the lead hand, that's the trick. Counting helps. Being able to sing a rhythm baka, 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 can help if you're not comfortable counting. But the challenge is to play along to a song that is the rhythm of the song is very good for playing along singles. And the one I've picked is Donna Summer's I Feel Love. So if you know the song, you probably know the rhythm. If you don't know the artist and the song title, you've probably heard the song before. I'm just going to press play on the video here so you can hear it. The audio is not going to be great on this because it's just come from a speaker over there. So apologies if it doesn't sound great. But it is a 5-minute and 52-second song where I want you to play singles along with the song for the full 5 minutes and 52 seconds. And it seems easy. It's not that fast. You don't have to play hard. But 5 minutes and 52 seconds is a challenge. I've done this with my students, and a couple of them have managed it. But you can't miss a beat. You can't go egg-shaped. You got to really focus on it. A lot of the students thought it would be a lot easier than it really is. And you got to listen as well. You got to stay locked in with the piece. So if you go out of time with the piece, you have to restart. If you miss a beat, you have to restart. If your beat goes a little bit egg-shaped, you got to restart. And there's ways to make this a little bit harder as well, but this is just like the base approach. I was just trying to play singles, not overly loud, just staying in time with the song. Extra points if you sing along. And I didn't stop that. I don't know what stopped it. Probably buffering. But anyway, it's a good place to stop anyway. So that's the song, I Feel Love by Donna Summers. And it's a lot of fun. I have offered rewards to students if they can do it. Like pairs of sticks or their weight in jellies, that kind of thing. But we'll see how it all goes. I'd like if some of the guys that watch these videos would practice it as well. And if you want to do a video of showing me what you think of it, because that would be great to engage with a couple of the YouTube viewers that way. I also have a challenge for the double stroke, which I'll do in another video. And I kind of have one for the paradiddle as well, but it's a little bit more of a stretch. It's just a bit of fun, really. But practicing these singles, doubles, and paradiddles can't be understated how important it is. It's really fundamental to being comfortable with your playing, that your singles are important. And if you want to work on double beat or pedal, you can do this exact same challenge with feet. I'm not convinced I'd be able to do that. I'm not a double beater drummer. I suck really hard at it. So I know my weaknesses, and that's one of them. So I'm not going to claim that I could do it with the double beater pedal, but I mean, come at me. Let me know what kind of variation you want to do on this. I've done a couple of variations with students already, from kind of turning the sticks around and playing the backs of your hands, or playing your arms. That makes it so that the wrist has to play everything, because you can't move your arm to play your arm. Or playing on a pillow, or playing 3 different surfaces. So your first 4 hits are on, say, the rack tom, your next 2 are on the edge of the rack tom, and your last 2 are on the snare. So it goes digga 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 digga. So that added movement makes it considerably harder. But tell me your variations of it, or your idea of what you did with your singles to make them strong. I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully, if I stay on track, the next video I upload will be the doubles. But we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.